So we all know Baldur's Gate 3 and how great it is, right? Well, throw that shit in the trash. Dragon Age 2. Actually, let's get that out of there. I love you. But Dragon Age 2 is pretty good, eh? Dragon Age 2 takes place during the first one. At this time you play as a pre-made character. You can pick from 4 different classes and your gender, but that's it. I guess this time around we don't actually get to customize the character like too much. You can't pick your race and your backstory like you can in the first game. Now I'm all for pre-made characters. There's some great ones out there like Geralt from The Witcher 3, Lara from the Tomb Raiders, and Hannibal Barca, the greatest enemy of Rome, military genius and god amongst men from Rome 2. But there's something special about making your own character from scratch and watching it grow with the game. No.
A coin, mister?
No.
Don't let her lose another baby.
Can't promise that. The actual game starts with you running around and killing some enemies. You quickly find out why it has dragon in the title. You meet Flemeth.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth.
Oh, it's the mother.
An old hag who talks too much.
Mother of Morgan from the first movie.
Does it matter?
I never killed
I
her
offer you
from the first game unless you kill her. In case you forgot who she is, she's the mother of Morgan. The most beautiful. She will help you get out of danger. But before you meet Flemeth, your brother dies, and honestly, I couldn't care.
That's...
Brother. That goes my brother, I think. That's my brother. He dies right at the start of the game, so there's no chance for the player to establish an emotional connection with them. They should have waited with killing the brother so there was more time to get to know him. Since right now it's like Boromir dying right after they left Rivendell, instead of where he did.
I trust you are well satisfied with your last purchase.
But I didn't purchase anything. Oh, fuck you. You finally get to Kirkwall and see its many wonderful sights. You meet up with your uncle, hoping to live at your family's estate, but it turns out he has sold it to some slavers. Thanks, uncle. Couldn't you just have done what most uncles do instead?
For company later.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Like, for paying Una? Yeah, I'm thinking about this now. Why are their fucking doors so huge? Like, what? After moving into your new home with your uncle, a year goes by and you're talking to Barthrand, someone who will totally not betray you in the future. You need to get some money in order to join his expedition to the Deep Roads. Right before you leave for the Deep Roads, you get the choice to leave your sister behind in order to keep her safe. If you did decide to take her with you, she dies. Unless you took Anders with you, then he can turn her into a Grey Warden, thus saving her life. The actual Deep Road part isn't very long, but it's still pretty exciting. Once again, proving it isn't the length that matters. While down there, you will meet the true hero of the game.
Hello.
Unbelievable.
He's just someone that sells you things and can enchant your gear, but he's just great, isn't he? I mean, the main thing you get from the Deep Roads is this idol, made from pure lyrium. I then hand it to my trusted partner, Barthrand, and he then proceeds to lock us in the room. Wait, what? You eventually make it out after fighting some enemies, and finding a fuck ton of money. At the start of Act 2, you get some flashes of what happened when you got back, and some narration. You are now this famous rich guy that has bought a mansion. You start 4 years after Deep Road, as Canary has reached a boiling point. My main problem at this point is almost all rooms and locations you go to are the exact same. You might have to go inside a building, and you can see that the room has the exact same layout and design as the one you were in a while back, and this happens very often. That made it so it wasn't very exciting to explore new regions, as it would be the same as before. Much of the beginning of Act 2 clearly wasn't interesting enough for me to get many clips of, so I won't really talk about it that much. It got really interesting for me, however, when you go into your mansion and see your uncle looking for your mother. Your mother seems to have been kidnapped and you head off to investigate. Your investigation leads to a blood mage called Quentin. What you get is honestly a very sad scene. The mage had been piecing together different parts of different women, including your mother.
Mother!
Man, this game about to make me feel some type of way.
My little boy has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Man. After this somewhat sad part, comes the end of Act 2. The situation with the Canary has reached its breaking point, and violence has started. Erzog decided the city needs cleansing and sent his troops to attack. We found out the Viscount has lost some weight by removing his head. He will either have to fight the whole group or use the leader. If you have Isabel with you, like you totally should, she can return a soul artifact to them and you'll be happy. Now you can also hand Isabel over, or they will, you know, maybe sort of attack, you know. This is where you fight the leader. After you win the fight, you become the champion of Kirkwall. Act 3 starts with you stepping between Meredith and Orson, the leader of the Templars and Mages. There's enough tension between these two that the core world looks like a mild disagreement. You have to decide who to support, at which point the Grand Cleric steps in and gets rid of the crowd. Honestly, as I'm writing this, I don't know if I have any clips of Act 3 until the end, so if I don't cut in right now and say something otherwise, that means we have reached the end of Dragon Age 3. Wait, what? Hey, I didn't have anything about the middle of Act 3, but since you're here, why don't you click that funny little button over there, right? The last part starts just as the first, with Meredith and Orson arguing, and you step in between. Here you can choose which sides you want to take, but no matter which side you take, Anders, the little shit, blows up the chantry. What? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Do we all die now? What the fuck? What is this bullshit? May force me to choose? Fuck off. Okay, they're all dying super quickly. these bitches are weak. This forces Meredith to give the order to kill every mage. After you make your choice, you have the option to kill Anders, if you like. Might not be a bad option, to be honest. You'll have to fight a bunch of enemies, and if you loaded in your Dragon Age Origins save, then you might just meet a familiar face.
For your help. I don't think we've met. My name is Alistair.
You will also have to fight Origin that turns into this. After that, you'll have to fight Meredith, and it turns out she bought the idol Bartrand had. This is a hectic fucking battle, like holy shit. So about that defeating me part. You know the one he betrayed you for? The idol has been made into a sword, and it's made her crazy. Crazy? The game ends with you defeating her, and with a few more cutscenes of Varric. The game had a bit of a slow and uninteresting start for me, but it definitely grew on me, and by the end I would recommend this game to anyone that is looking for their next RPG game to play. If you liked this video, then you might like when I played Dragon Age Origins. Make sure to join me live when I stream on Saturdays afternoon CST. Thanks so much for watching,